I'm Grace Howl. I'm a local artist here in Sarasota. Primarily I do large, really contemporary abstract work, but this has become a side passion of mine, Georgia O'Keeffe and Alfred Stieglitz and their love letters. With over 25,000 pieces of correspondence between Alfred Stieglitz and Georgia O'Keeffe, when Alfred passed away, this was written between 1915 and 1946 when he passed away. She needed to do something with all the letters that she had written him, so she decided to donate them to Yale University. And then when she passed away, it was part of her will that all of her letters that she had kept from him would be donated also, all the correspondence. And Yale was smart enough to archive everything, and it's all at the library at Yale. And I got involved because of my Faraway one. It's a book that was written, and it was all based on the letters, and I had to see for myself, so I got on, started reading the letters online, and then I downloaded a bunch of them, and I had to print them out and create this fabulous installation because it's a story that you just couldn't imagine unless you see it in real life like this. Yes, some of the things that really struck me is every letter has some form of term of endearment. It's kisses, I love you, some squiggly marks, lines, arrows, and things that obviously was some kind of a code between the two of them. And I just felt that it was so interesting that over 31 years of writing back and forth to each other, that even at the very end, they were still making those kind of gestures and those kind of love notes to each other. However, not all the letters are totally, they dealt with things that sometimes we weren't in agreement on, like he wanted women to stay at home, and O'Keeffe was very much a feminist. She was in her element, doing her own thing. They were only married about 5 years and lived somewhat together. She traveled a lot. The most important thing I take away from O'Keeffe and Stieglitz is how important they were and how visionary they were for their time in history. He was a profound proponent of modern art in America and really wanted to support modern American artists. And so he, with his photography background, looked at life a little differently through his lens, and O'Keeffe looked at life differently through her lens, which was cow bones, shells, pieces of bones that had holes in them, and she would hold them up to the sky, and she said it helped her to see the world differently. And so each of them had their own way of looking through life through a creative lens much differently. Overall, I am just blown away with these two people. I think they're incredible.